You are hanging out with me at Del Onyango. I have some Linkin Park on the way with Heavy. But before we get to that, we call this Breakfast with the Stars because we are so excited every morning to just be joined by some amazing people doing amazing stuff. So this morning, this is a catch-up for years. We have not seen each other for a while. I think the last time was probably when I was still performing poetry. But we jammed to his song. I just played you 5 Stones, which he was featured on. And I'm talking about the one and only Rigga in the studio.
It's good to be here. I'm excited.
Yes, I'm super excited because also your new EP, Chumbani, has some dope music. We're going to be sampling some of the music this morning. But how you doing?
I'm great. I'm glad to be here. It's been 6 years coming. I've been trying to be on this show for 6 years.
Really?
I made it.
But Rigga, my number has not changed.
It has not changed. But it's like ulini chorea sijui.
But timing. Okay. Now the time is absolutely right.
Yeah.
So how are things going for you and your music on your end?
It's going really great. I'm in an exciting space. I recently became a producer.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Yeah. I was like, and actually the journey behind that was like I wasn't confident enough to produce anyone else from scratch, so I decided to guinea pig on myself. So that's why.
And the results are fresh because I was jamming to Nipe Time yesterday, and I was just like, this is so fresh. So one of our colleagues here, Kelvin, he came up. He's like, this sound is like some Future vibes, and then there's some Kendrick Lamar, and I was like, eh? He is a stan. But before we sample Nipe Time, and of course there's Loving 254 always that we're going to play as well. Where did it all begin?
What, the production or the music?
The music, because there are people who are hearing you on, let's say, 5 Stones. There are people who are hearing Sina Chorus, and and they're just like, okay, this guy has made it, but where did it really begin?
Wow, it began as it began in high school. Okay. So I started writing music in high school as a stress reliever.
You didn't get in trouble?
No, that time, you're left to your own devices, so you just start writing rhymes, but I had never recorded. So after high school, I ended up in a studio because people affirmed me and said, you're actually pretty good. So the passion just kept opening doors and doors, and one thing led to another. I got a record deal before I was young enough to sign one with Kijiji Records.
Yes, tell me about that, because I saw on Facebook you're doing, videos, the journey to the album, and so 17.
Yes, 17. I just cleared high school. Yeah. Like Kanji, who was the CEO of Kijiji, he told me we want you to record music with us, but you literally can't sign a contract because your mom will have to come and sign the contract for you. Yeah. I'm a minor, but for now, you just keep making music and we'll figure it out.
One more year. So, oh my God.
Yeah, so that was my entry, and I've been recording and releasing music and performing ever since. So yeah, nimekula chumvi kidogo.
Yes. But I love what in your journey there's consistency. All right. Wow, there's consistency, and I feel like we need to appreciate that, especially when you talk about gospel artists. All right. There's a lot of debates constantly going. I think it rests for 3 weeks. Then after 3 weeks, something happens and we start again. Kenyan gospel artists. What is not happening? Especially when you're talking about gospel artists in the 254 who have an urban sound like yours. Yeah. And so in the next 3 minutes, I do want to know how that journey is like, okay? Yeah. Because sometimes, when you're a gospel artist, you're judged more unfairly. There's more harshness.
Your life is under a microscope.
Yes. And how that journey is, I definitely want to know for you. But if you're listening and you have any questions for Rigga, of course, we're going to be dropping some of his new songs really soon. But you can also send your questions to us on Twitter at Kiss100 Kenya. Listening to this song, I feel like I know what you're going to say. Yeah. When you listen to the song.
Yeah, to be honest, I miss this guy.
Yeah, and most recently, actually, I think about 2 days ago, his wife shared his last video up, I think just over 30 hours before he committed suicide. Wow. He was, playing around with his family and stuff, and, she posted it up there to let people know that you can't tell when somebody is battling depression. And that's how scary it is. Yeah. So, you know what? That's a sober moment, especially for us in the 254 where mental health is not a thing. And I'm like, how are we just moving on like that? But right about now, 8:20, you're hanging out with me at Delo Nyango. We have Rigga in studio.
Yeah.
In case you're there wondering, hiya, Shafi's voice, he sounds so calm. No, it's not Shafi, it's Rigga, okay?
Shout out to Shafi. I know you're on leave.
But so Rigga is with us here because he has a new EP. We're going to talk about it in a bit. It's called Chumbani, and I have my own copy. We're going to be dropping new music from it. But before then, I want to know. So you've been from day one of joining the music industry, right?
Yeah.
True to your gospel journey.
Yes. Yeah. Well, actually, the very, very, very first song that I did wouldn't be considered like a gospel jam, but it's not like it was anything scandalous or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just I hadn't made the decision to become a gospel artist.
Yeah.
So, in fact, it was a collabo with, if those of you who are fans of hip hop, Kevo K-Force.
Ah, snap. Yeah.
So, guys from Number Nane. So, and then from there, I was like, okay, yeah, I want to be a gospel artist. So then, yeah, here I am.
Do you think it's difficult? Because gospel artists in Kenya come under a lot of heat. Sometimes deservingly, sometimes everybody's lumped up together. One person does some dumb stuff and all of you now are judged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when we have different scandals, let's say there's a scandal from Willie Paul or a scandal from Bahati or, you know, anybody else, some people will be like, oh, they're young. And some people will be like, you see? We told you, these gospel guys.
Yeah, actually, we get the flack for that. Like, Nyinyi watu wa gospel for the same.
You're just like, please, I'm an individual.
It's like, yeah.
But is it difficult to remain true?
Well, I'd say it's difficult having the microscope, your life under a microscope that everybody's looking, everybody's watching, and when you do. Unfortunately, it's a situation where it only makes news when a plane crashes. It doesn't make news when
it's
thousands
failing,
of planes, they take off and land all the time. So the guys who are doing amazing stuff, even in the gospel music industry in the 254. So yeah, celebrate that, guys, please.
But is it hard to so even if you're not a gospel artist, let's say you are a young person and you're trying to live a Christian life.
Yeah.
Even in just from your journey, are there challenges? Do you sometimes feel like, oh, maybe I should just double into secular music?
Of course, the challenges are there.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not even just about the art and the music. It's about staying true to your faith and what you believe in. Because there'll be times when you're like, I feel like being naughty.
Yeah.
But then sense kicks in and you're like, okay, my actions have repercussions, not just on me, but now on my family and on my loved ones and on my community of faith as well. Because now it'll be, it ceases to be gospel. I'm like, you Christians all the same. So it's like, okay, no, that's not true.
Yeah, I made the mistake. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get back to that, but I really want to drop one of the songs off of your EP, Chumbani. So I'm going to start with Nipe Time.
Yeah.
Okay. So ladies, listen to this jam, but then make sure that Bay is nowhere close because he's going to be using this jam as an excuse. So you know what, Team Adele, listen to it. Let me know what you think about it on Twitter. It's brand new from Rigga. Off his EP, Chumbani. And I listened to it for the first time yesterday in my car. And I was just like, yeah, Bay's not hearing this one because you put up such a good case.
Give him time. He's still learning.
Time to match, Rigga. It's coming your way right here on Kiss FM at 8:27. Do let us know what you think about it on Twitter at Kiss100 Kenya. But Rigga, you were telling me that this particular song was produced and recorded in your bedroom.
Yes, that's why the EP is called Chumbani. It's literally everything was produced by myself in my bedroom studio.
What?
Yes, everything.
Oh my God. Okay, so was it a situation of I'm gonna get up and use what I have and just do it?
Exactly that. I was like, I need to work with what I have.
Yeah.
In fact, my entry into production was I used to make demos. So when I go to the studio to meet the real producer, I have this is the idea that I have. And so I used to record onto my iPad. So I threw something up that I did on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And guys were so blown away that people were like, yo, you need to continue on this path.
Yeah.
There were some guys who donated some equipment. That's how I got my microphone. That's how I was like, so I was like, let me put this stuff to use.
Wait. Rewind selector.
Yes.
Okay, so you posted up something that you made.
Yes.
A beat that you made on SoundCloud.
Yes. I made it on the iPad. I recorded onto the internal mic on the iPad in my closet because I don't have,
you need,
nice sound acoustics things. So I threw it up and guys were like, this is dope. If this is what you're going to do with an iPad, we don't know what you're going to do when you actually have equipment. And all I needed was a microphone. So somebody was kind enough to be like, I haven't used my microphone in a year. Have it. And here we are.
What? Okay, so you know what's crazy is that yesterday I played a clip from Olive Gashara, CEO of Couture magazine.
Yes.
And one of the things that she said was young people need to know that you just need to start. Whatever idea that you have, just start and the right things will follow.
Yeah.
And it's so scary because I'm like, this is like the story of this song and this EP.
Yeah, just start. Just start. Begin with whatever you have in your hand. You don't have to wait for all the ducks to be in a row. Just take that step of faith, that leap, first step, and then you'll be shocked with the doors that will open up after that.
Oh snap! Okay, so now knowing that, I really want to hear what you guys think about this jam. I can see Valerie from Meru saying, "Nip it time, I'm still learning." I absolutely love it. Kim Kenya saying bedroom jam. No, as in it was recorded in his. Come on, guys, work with me here. Let us know what you think about the jam on Twitter at Kiss100 Kenya. Send through your questions for Rigga as well. And as you're doing that, you're hanging out with me at Delon Yango. We have Rigga live in studio with us. Do send in your questions for him. Guys are asking, first and foremost, Chumbani, this EP, where can they download it or buy it?
You can get it on mymook.com. That's mymookh.com. And when you go to the digital, like the music side, you'll find the EP there, Chumbani.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about somebody who's about to start their music game? You know, like how it always starts with maybe you just embark with like your squad, two of your friends. They're like, yeah, I think you can do it. And you're just like, it's because you're my friend. How do you take it to the next level without getting swallowed up by fear?
Okay, well, for me, it was a natural progression that was a slow burn. So it started with my two friends, then 2 friends became 10 friends, then 10 friends became, which was my high school setup. So it became my class, then the school. So that was a really safe zone for me to kind of just grow and see, okay, people actually do think there's something there. So I'd say find spaces where if it's performing, just grow gradually. If it's recording, I mean, I went for auditions. I remember, shout out to the great Ted Josiah. I went to Blue Zebra and I did an audition and they were like, don't call us, we'll call you.
In short, get out of here, please.
So, I mean, years later, here I am, still here. And it was like, okay, keep going, don't give up hope.
How don't you take that personally, though? Like,
don't take it personally. It was said directly at me. Of course I took it personally.
How doesn't it break you? Because I feel like even to date, like even personally, I do go through some situations where somebody's just like, no, I don't think we're going to use this for this campaign. And you're just like, How do you not give up from being told by, Ted Josiah, that is a legend?
Yes, that is a legend.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to be really confident in the gifts that you've been given. So you're like, okay, try and find the value in what's the criticism you're getting. So it's like, okay, what could I change? What could I do better? How can I grow? And also just be a student. If you're going to be a master at something, you have to be a student of that thing. So I'm always listening to music. I'm always watching performances and seeing how guys move, how guys interact with the audience and all of that. So you have to grow. With the moment you stop growing, you start dying.
That's right. And I love it because that's the same thing Octo came and told us. He sometimes just goes for gigs Even if he has beef with the artist, he just wants to see how this person is performing and learn from them. Okay, so the next song that we're dropping, if you are repping the 254, you will want to, like, you know, put up your flag and just wave it around, because it's called Loving 254 Always. It's brand new off his EP Chumbani, because it was recorded in his bedroom. It's by Rigga, playing right here on Kiss FM. Rigga is here. Irosho Wadago South, and Rigga man. Loving 254 is a hit. Big up.
Thank you, Irosh. Big up yourself.
And Verseman is saying Rigga is a Kenyan Lecrae.
Wow, high praise.
Yes.
Very high praise.
And what's powerful is that Rigga is here, you know, because he has a brand new EP out. It's called Chumbani, and I remember when I saw the name, I was like, I'll ask him what this is about. And it's because he just recorded it in his bedroom.
Yes, using what I have in my bedroom studio.
And produced it by himself.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Okay. So first and foremost, I know you do a lot of videos online that